Okay, so tonight we are going to talk about the 4 pillars of belief. And I think right now, especially with the summertime, it being a lot slower during the year than most of the time because everybody's so busy, I think it's a really good, crucial time right now to talk about this to help solidify and build the foundation moving forward as times start picking up. So I think that it's really important and a key component in your business and in your life, and that is belief. And I feel like this has been a game changer for me and also our team. And so that's kind of why I wanted to talk about it tonight. So there are 4 pillars of belief that really help you build that solid foundation in your business. And for everybody on the phone, as you already know, and for those of you that are watching this video, you guys, this business is the best thing ever. But there will be days and there will be times when it gets tough, right? Because I think all of us have been experiencing that on and off in different times. And to weather that storm, you really need to be solid in your foundation and you need your pillars to be built strong. And that's what I'm going to try to do tonight to help you build that foundation to get through all those storms and to shake those haters off and to really help you move forward with confidence and positivity, because that's the most important. So you need these 4 to be able to be solid and knowing that you're in the right place at the right time. And I know that we can tell each other that and say that to each other all the time, but it's one thing to say it and it's another thing to believe it. And so this is going to help solidify that. So the first pillar, the first one is going to be belief in yourself. And what I have slowly learned along my 2.5 years is that once you get this, that's fantastic, but it can decline and it can teeter and it can, it can fade out. Once you get that belief in yourself, you want to make sure it's strong so that it doesn't teeter. But we're all human. It's going to happen, and it goes along the lines of how we deal with rejection and network marketing and if we take things personally or not. But there's a saying that I really liked, and it says, network marketing is a personal development journey with a compensation plan. And I think that's very true. And I think that personal development on this road to wherever you want this to take you is key. And, if you are, I think personal development, for me, it's helped tremendously with these books. If you focus to have a goal and reading 1 new book a month, if you are watching product overview videos, these videos that, Erica on our team, we're so lucky to have her knowledge with her background. Other dietitians out there share their product videos. That's personal development. That is what is going to keep you growing and learning. And network marketing books, that counts as personal development to build that belief in yourself, because sometimes you can kind of feel like you're off on your own island, but none of us are alone. We all have each other to help build each other up. But if you're growing personally, then you're going to help build that belief in yourself and building that confidence. So for me, I have loved watching our team grow into fearless leaders. You guys have taken off. You guys are building your own teams. If you are silver and have yet to create a team page, you are missing out. Your downline is missing out. If you do not yet have a team page and you are silver, make that a goal for yourself, because I'm telling you, it's going to be, your downline can hear from me on our big team page, but it's going to make so much more of an impact and a difference if they're hearing it from you too. If they're watching you, they're going to duplicate what you're doing, and they're going to feel that energy that you're giving into them. So once you believe in yourself, I think it's important to still recognize, again, that can teeter. It took me a year to go from silver to gold. And that's a year where I felt stuck and where my belief in myself started to pause, and then it declined. And I was going backwards, and I had that belief in myself, but I also knew that, like in my mind, I knew that I was going to keep going forward, and I knew that I would get there, but I also didn't understand why I was going backwards. I needed to be shaken, and I needed somebody to do that, and I needed to shake myself too to get out of that funk. I couldn't get my mind right. So what I did at that time, I went back to square one. I wanted to start building my confidence again in myself and helping our team build that confidence. And it's helped me realize that I have to have that unwavering belief of myself, just as you all have to have that unwavering belief of yourself. That's going to be the most important thing at the end of the day, because if you don't believe in yourself, it's going to be hard for people to watch you, to believe in you, and to believe that you're going to succeed and you're going to do all these things that you set your mind out to do as far as goals. There's another saying that I like, and it says, champions don't become champions in the ring. They are merely recognized there. If you want to see where someone develops into a champion, look at his daily routine. And I love it because we all start out the same way. We all start out really knowing, really not knowing what we're talking about. We all start out with not one person underneath us. So this is a completely leveled playing field for everybody. And you know, you actually have to say the words, I'm going to succeed. Whether that's a self-affirmation that you're saying to yourself all the time, if you put a Post-it note up on the mirror, whatever rank you want to hit next, look in the mirror every day and say, if you're gold and you want to get to senior gold, get up every day. I'm going to be a senior gold ambassador. I'm going to be a senior gold ambassador. And it sounds silly, but the more that you say that and the more that you vocalize it, the more confidence that you're going to give in yourself to get there. So I think it's going to set yourself up to succeed, because if you're going into this and thinking, I don't know enough people, I don't really feel comfortable talking about it. I work, 2 jobs. I just don't have time for this. You are going to find the time if you really want this, and you are going to find the way if you really want this. There's an Emerald Ambassador whose story I love. She lives in a town of like 420 people. She has no internet connection at her home. I think she has like 4 kids. I mean, everything was up against her, and she did it, and she is a jewel ambassador, and that gives so much hope to so many people, because it's, all these things that were up against her, she still had that mindset that I'm going to go out and I'm going to talk to as many people as possible until this happens for me. And once that happens for me, I'm going to still do it, because once you're going up there, you're not going to want to stop. And really your whole team is depending on you to keep propelling, and it's going to give you that confidence to want to keep going. So we've all been through ups and downs, and I know that we can all feel it at times, but it's easier said than done, but just to shake it off and leave it all behind and go in it for complete positivity. I mentioned in one of our text threads on our Facebook Messenger, tomorrow's a new day. Start fresh. Start with a new outlook. No matter what July brought you, if you were down, if you were feeling up, it doesn't matter. It's starting over. You have this, and you are in complete control. Know that no matter what anybody says about you, you are loved, you are strong. You need to know the strengths that you bring to the table and be aware of yourself. Be aware of what you're good at. Focus on taking that step forward. Because if it was going to be easy, it wouldn't be worth it. But because it's hard, it's going to be worth it, and you're going to make yourself that much more of a leader. We have an entire group of people on our team that have so many different personalities, so many different strengths, and utilize those. I know that for myself, I am not good with technology. It's taken me a long time to get these Zoom calls going on. Marty is like, I don't know. Like, she could take and lead an entire year worth of technology training, social media, all of these things. She has so much strength in that. Everybody has different strengths, whether it be strategic, out of the box thinking, but utilize those strengths for people. And you want to build a team that is stronger than you are, because it's meaning that you're doing something right. And then you can take, as they're growing and they're growing stronger, you can take their strengths and try to kind of combat and teach yourself what you're missing, or where you're missing the boat. When I said that it's going to be worth it, there are no inventory, there's no parties. You just have to have contagious enthusiasm. You can have parties if you want to. Events are awesome, but your enthusiasm toward what you're talking about, people want to know that you are confident and that you believe in this opportunity. And they want you to know that you see your future in Plexus. If you go into this wondering if you will succeed, then people are going to wonder too. And it's all about, I've never been one to say, oh, I'm going to prove them wrong. But that's the kind of mindset that I have, and that's the kind of attitude that I have. And I like it because I just, I feel like it's something that I have found my purpose. And I really want to show people who are maybe negative and who are not understanding this light what is possible, because I think that we have something that is for everyone, whether that be the business side or the opportunity side. What you need to do, if you know what you're good at, help lead the strengths of others that you might feel that others lack. You find people that are better than what you are weak at, and have a heart for learning and growing, and be teachable. And the people that are pouring into you love you and want you to succeed and grow. All of us want each and every one of us to succeed and grow. You want to be teachable and coachable, and forget what anybody else has said, because it doesn't matter. It absolutely does not matter. You're not going to let one negative person predict where you're going to go with this and how far you're going to take it. So just to start fresh, and then you'll be able to conquer it all. But we've all had jobs that we have felt like we failed at. We've all had instances where we didn't feel like something was going to work, and it just doesn't matter, because network marketing is an equal playing field. And this is the time to shine. I believe in everybody on this phone call and everybody on our team. And as long as you have that belief in yourself, you are going to really build that solid foundation that can move forward. So that's the first pillar of belief. The second pillar is belief in the products. You guys, our products are absolutely off the charts, incredibly amazing. All plant-based ingredients. It does not get better than that. Many of them have clinical trials. Ingredients are made of the highest quality ingredients. Everything is spelled out. There's nothing that's hidden, and I think that's really important for people. I believe 100% in our products, and if someone ever says anything negative, it doesn't matter. It doesn't faze me, because I know what we have is incredible and amazing, and nothing is going to change that in my mindset. And you have to believe in that too, and know that what we have changes lives. One of the things that will really help you is to know, say, 3 to 5 products really well. Know what makes them unique. And for example, I know we're all familiar with X Factor, but know that it has aloe vera in it, and know that it helps absorb vitamins 300% more because of that aloe vera. A lot of people don't know that the New Zealand black currant is a replacement of iron. So people that take a multivitamin that are nauseous from iron, they can take this and not have that side effect. I know that X Factor for me was one of the first vitamins that I could take without food on an empty stomach, and it wasn't making me sick because of that replacement of iron. Know about your pink drink. Know about the plant-based omegas. This will help in being able to have the belief in the products. And you don't need to have the perfect testimony. You just need to know how they work and what they can do. So if you do want to share, if you haven't started sharing, or if you're sharing and you haven't posted your own story, that's okay. Just know what these can do and know what they can help people with. But I would really focus or hone in on 3 to 5 products that you have really, really strong belief on, that you're taking personally, and being a product of the product is, again, a really great example. So that is the second pillar, is belief in our products. Watch these training videos by Jennifer Pickett, dietitian. I mean, a master nutritionist. She has a video on every product out there. Ame Darling, and I'll put these names underneath if you guys are not yet familiar with who these people are, but we have such great resources at hand to help build that belief in the products. The third pillar of belief is in Plexus leadership and the company. Know who Tarl Robinson, our CEO, and Alec Clark, our president. Know who they are. Be able to recognize them. These are men of integrity. They have so much passion in changing lives, and they have a really good grasp on our mission. And they really focus on Plexus being a servant type of leadership. I know at Leaders Retreat, I watched Tarl. I remember this as an example. I watched him come up on stage for somebody that was giving a presentation, and the guy had stage fright and really kind of got stuck and couldn't go on. Tarl came up on stage, put his arm around him, kind of took him under his wing, and really kind of just helped him along. And that's our CEO, came from behind the scenes up on stage to help somebody give a presentation. You don't find that a lot. It shows that he cares, that he's sincere, that he's kind. And then one of the Jewels in the Jewels training had mentioned that Alec Clark, our president, had led he led the Jewels training, but he also led a prayer, and he got really emotional because he is so thankful for everyone. So there were tears shed by him, and then it made some of the jewels very emotional because they're just so passionate about what we do. They care about who we are and you know what we're about, and they're just very thankful. Our upline, our direct upline, our direct Diamond Sapphire upline, Jen Hawkins, she loves you guys. You guys are very special to her. She cares about us. She prays over everybody. We are just very special to her, and they are always here to help also with changing lives. And they just, you know, get familiar with what our mission is, get familiar with what the first product was, with the history of Plexus, how it became, you know, came to be. You don't need to dive in deep and go into that when you're talking to a potential customer, but to know, just in case you're asked about it, it's very important. And I think that it helps build belief on that as well. Okay, so we have belief in ourselves now, belief in the products, belief in the mission and the company. So Plexus isn't going anywhere. They signed a 90-year lease on a space that it's unbelievable. That means they are growing. They are not going anywhere. 90 years. They're here to stay, and they're also gonna, you know, it shows that you can build this up to where you want it to be and pass this on to your family as a legacy. So with all of these pillars, the last pillar is or not the last pillar, but now you need to, it would be our compensation plan and network marketing as a business. So network marketing is the best business out there. It levels the playing field. It changes the game. Dave Ramsey, a reputable quotes, he says, do not go and get a second job, join a network marketing company. And I believe in that so much. And I think that this has given me an unexpected purpose and passion, and it's what I want to do. The business landed for me very unexpectedly. I had no interest in it at all. And once I've done some research and know what residual income is and know how many people you can make a difference in, it really sets the bar high up, and there's just nothing like it. It pays you, it rewards you in the most emotionally rewarding way possible. When you can help someone change their life, help them overcome their health issues, help them get out of debt. You know, financial crisis for families it's a very real thing for so many people. And to be able to help somebody change their life in the way of to be able to build a new home, to be able to retire their husband. There are not enough thank yous that I could even imagine, you know, to be able to offer to someone to give you that opportunity. And it's doing a disservice if we don't share about the products and the opportunity, because people are going to fall in love with our products. That's a no-brainer because they're amazing. The opportunity is something that people could fall in love with, but they might not know about it, and it might happen to fall into their lap unexpectedly. That's why we say it's a gift. Plexus is a gift. It's a gift that we are given, and it's definitely one for the taking. And so part of this pillar is to also understand the comp plan, understand what makes it generous and unique, how it's different from other multi-level marketing companies, and how is it that so many people can achieve Emerald and make $10,000 a month. That is, I know we're not allowed to really, it's, you know, not compliant to talk about salary, but the $10,000 a month for Emerald, that's public knowledge. People know that. That is life changing. It's out there. People know that that is the type of income that you can receive by changing so many lives, that that's going to happen. That's because our comp plan is so generous, and it's for you, it's for me, it's for everybody, and it's definitely sets you up to succeed. And it's there to help you thrive, to flourish, and it's like none other. And from the day that you join, if you start working the business, you could be paid 5 times a month, which is kind of crazy and unheard of. That's definitely something that I have never experienced in the corporate world, which I have been fortunate enough to experience on this side, as many of you. And, you know, that's just part of the comp plan. And then once you get into the profit sharing, where the money that's actually being earned by Plexus is coming back to a pool of to give back to the ambassadors, that's where things can start to become life-changing. I believe that all of you guys are going to go to the top. You just keep doing what you're doing. You keep focusing. You keep putting that right foot, you know, that right step forward, and you're going to get there. It's not, you know, if, it's when. And again, I know we had talked about before about setting your own timetables, but it's all about the journey, and do not compare yourself to anybody, and things will happen and they will pick up, and you will find, if you have not yet found your power partner on your team, you will find that power partner and things will start moving. You just have to be confident, believe in yourself, believe in the products, believe in the mission, the opportunity, this company, and everything that, you know, kind of brings it all together. It's definitely, you know, this isn't for everyone, but it's for the plenty. I mean, it's out here for the taking, and it's just a matter if you grab it. We're all still in the ground floor. It's crazy to me to think about, you know, they just hit their first 100 diamond ambassadors. I think that's right. And that's crazy. I mean, there are, I think the last that we knew, 437,000 ambassadors. And, you know, all those diamonds are, I mean, those are fairly new. I mean, Jen Hawkins has been doing this for 4 years. 4 years. And she has retired her husband, built her dream home, and that's 4 years. That's 4 years that she would have been sitting in her corporate desk anyway. But now she has found something that she loves, and because of that, so many lives have changed, and that's why we're all here. So this is all here for you, and I'm here to help you. Your personal sponsor is here to help you. We are all in this together. And so that's a little bit about the 4 pillars of belief. And so I hope that you guys have found this helpful. So do you guys have any questions or anything that you want to add on? No. Hi, Alex. I didn't see you join.
You did a great job.
Oh, thanks. Anything that's on your mind, or anything that you are wanting to add? No? Perfect.
I think that's really, really, it is the 4 pillars, you know? I mean, I kind of think of this business as like, you know, those 4 pillars are like roots in the ground. And, you know, when you're the tree and, you know, things sway and you may lose leaves here and there, but as long as you're rooted, you're good, you know, like you're not going to fall over. And so that's kind of how I think about this business. Is there may be some swaying and some movement and some rough storms and, you know, everything, but those 4 pillars are going to keep you solid. So good. I love it.
I like that. I like the tree. I like the root. I like that. Write that down in my quote book. Excuse me. Well, perfect. We ended right. I think this is the first team call we've never gotten cut off on, so I'm very excited.
Hey. There's still time.
Yes, there is. I don't even know. Can you see the time?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm just saying there's still time where we can get cut off.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys. I'm going to I'll upload this link and put it on the recording. I'll do it to YouTube so you guys can share with your team pages as well.
That's awesome.
All right. Bye, guys. Have a good one.
Hey, Nicole.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you.
Okay.
I'm sending out 10 to my teacher friend.